right, what is up? So, let's see what we got here. Let's paste this here. All right, so what I wanted to do is I just wanted to take a look at some of the books affected by some of the upcoming movies and shows. So to do that, I am going to tap into uh, key collectors. So let's get that up on the screen. If I can figure that out. Boom. All right. So we have Deadpool and Wolverine coming up. So here you got Uncanny X-Men 141, which is the first appearance of Destiny, Avalanche, Blob. Uh, really cool story, but I guess because Pyro was in the trailer, that's why it's in there. This book, this is silly, man. It showed up in the sand in the background, but don't really know why it really ties to the movie other than something for the future. But it might have nothing to do with the movie at all. So curious what that's going to be. Then you have Wolverine Origins number 10. This is the first Dakin, however you say it. Um, book's been up, it's been down, it's been all around. First Sabretooth, this is always a cool book. I don't really see this growing, but it's definitely a cool book to own. It's definitely not going down. Uh, it's somewhat affordable too if you're not looking for that 9.8, 9.6. But if you want like an 8.0 book, you could definitely find this one for peanuts. You got Uncanny X-Men number 4. Another awesome book, probably the second biggest key in the X-Men run, which is the first appearance of Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, uh, first appearance Mastermind, second Magneto, I believe. Prelude to Deadpool Core, number 2. First appearance of Kidpool. You got new X-Men 114, which is the first appearance of the X-Men suit. So this is a stupid book. What is up, Mike? What's going on, man? Um, this is a stupid book. $18 for this. It's got no other relevance in it. It's kind of silly. First appearance of Dogpool. Stupid. Elektra official movie cover. This is cool just because of the cover. You know, $10 high. It's not a first appearance of Elektra, but you know, it is what it is. New X-Men 115. This one's kind of shocking, man, because Negasonic Teenage Warhead. This is going to be her second or third movie. $12 high. So first appearance of a character that's been in movies that came out in 2001. I know it's not like Bronze Age, but it is what it is. Destruction of Genosha. This book's always on here. It has nothing to do with the movie. It's not a first appearance. First cameo of Yokio. So I guess that's kind of cool. In Deadpool number 1, a first appearance of Blind Al, who's been in all the movies. We'll see what's going to happen with that. And you got all new Wolverine number 2. Might have nothing to do with the movie either. First appearance of Gabby, a clone of X-23. Don't know why this is at $50, but it's at $50. All new Wolverine number 1. That's the debut of X-23 in her Wolverine costume. Kind of stupid too. This is obviously a banger because X-23 has been a pretty big deal since the Logan movie. Deadpool 6, first appearance and cover of Deadpool 2099, Wanda Wilson. That would be cool if they tied in a multiverse 2099 character of Deadpool, but I don't think that's going to happen. Deadpool 19, first cameo of Ellie Camacho, daughter of Deadpool. You might see a flashback or something like that. All right, Deadpool 1, Circle Chase. First solo limited series featuring Deadpool, first appearance of Slayback. I don't really understand that limited series. You have Deadpool #1 with the first blind owl. I don't even know why this is relevant. Let's see. Deadpool Merc with a Mouth, #7. Um, first appearance of Lady Deadpool. I didn't think it was in this issue. Maybe it's a cameo. And Marvel Zombies is the first zombie Deadpool. Deadpool 45, first evil Deadpool. Prelude to Deadpool Core, first team appearance Deadpool, blah, blah, blah. The Mutants 87. So sounds like Cable's coming back. Potential Cable will be brought back. Potential. I think it's pretty much confirmed at this point. This is an awesome book. That whole last 10 runs of the New Mutant, 13 books of the run is awesome. All right, so we got Incredible Hulk 181, first full Wolverine. This book has been going down. I remember about a year plus ago, this was about $1,000 per grade. So 2 O's like $2,000, 3 O's $3,000. I've seen like 7 5s go up for sale for like $4,500, which is super expensive, but it's going down. Yesterday, Josh Brolin said no. Well, they always say no, man. You know, they got like, you know, the MCU hush money. Don't say anything or we'll sue you. So who knows? I think he's going to be in it, but I don't know. Anything would surprise me, and nothing would surprise me. Incredible Hulk 180, which is the first appearance of Wolverine in cameo. New Mutants 98, first Deadpool. This actually might get a little hotter and then probably cool off. True, but he did say more Thanos. You know what? I did hear that. I did hear that he's going to appear possibly as a Thanos flashback scene or something in it, which would be cool because with all the nonsense with Kang, everyone hating on Kang, and everybody loved the Thanos story. It would be cool to kind of see Thanos one more time on the big screen, even if it's for 10 minutes. Giant Size X-Men #1. This is the banger. Still somewhat affordable. I don't really see this going up, but this is an awesome book. Obviously, I don't think any of these people are going to appear in Deadpool 3 other than Colossus. And the introduction of Krakoa. So that might be interesting to see if they're going to go, when they actually do the X-Men, if they're actually going to do Krakoa. And then Wolverine 88, which is cool because you never saw a Deadpool Wolverine fight until this issue. So cool issue, but the same thing. It's not going up anymore. And that is it for the Wolverine or Deadpool 3 spec. I don't think much of these are going to heat up more. Let's see what else we got here. Go back. Agatha. And I like the Agatha story. I like the actress, but I don't know. They dropped Kang Dynasty title yesterday and said they weren't going forward with him as big villain. Yeah, you know what? I heard they dropped the title Kang from the title. It's still going to be Avengers Dynasty. So who knows what the heck that's going to be. First appearance of Emerald Warlock. Don't know what that is. Fear, Adventure into Fear, first appearance of Mikhail, first appearance of Thog, first mention of Nexus of All Realities. Which could tie in the whole Loki story. So it's a possibility. Silver Surfer 3, here we go. First appearance of Mephisto, which everyone's been specking on this for like 4 years now, and I don't think it's going to happen. However, I love the book. I love the cover. I just don't see that happening. Young Avengers #1. Obviously, we got some hype with that from the end of the Marvels, with a Young Avenger team or a Champions team, one or the other. So, but this book has cooled off. I've seen high grade. This $100, you could probably get a 9.8 right now, and you can get a high grade raw copy for like $50. So, and here it is, Uncanny #4 again. First Scarlet Witch, first Quicksilver. This is it's an epic book, man. If you're an X-Men fan, this is one of the books you want to have in your collection, other than X-Men 1 or Giant Size X-Men. Fantastic Four 185. What happens in this? First appearance of Nicholas Scratch, a warlock and a son of Agatha. First team appearance of the Witches of New Salem. Expect that the pet rabbit from WandaVision named Scratch will turn out to be more than it seems. I don't even remember a pet rabbit. Oh, the rabbit that died. No, that was a puppy. I don't freaking know. I have to watch it again. Fantastic Four 94. First appearance of Agatha. This is old lady Agatha, though, so I don't really know. They should have done first appearance of young Agatha, because I know there was a first appearance of a young Agatha somewhere. Ironheart. Should I even bother? Silver Surfer, again. The Hood. I don't even know anything about The Hood. I've never read this, never heard about it. John King, the cousin of Parker Ramons. This is cool. Infamous Iron Man #1. Doctor Doom becomes Iron Man. If that happened, I think the world would go mad. But, you know, who knows? But that would be cool. I would love to see that in the movies. Speculation that Armor Wars is being developed into a film due to unannounced reprisal of Iron Man role by Robert Downey Jr. And I did hear that he will not. She has a pet rabbit. I don't have to go back and watch it because I don't remember the rabbit. I did hear a rumor, though, that Robert Downey Jr. said if he's going to come back as a role, even if it's just his voice, he wants it to be a movie, not a show. So, Invincible Iron Man 3, debut of Riri's Iron Man-looking suit. Iron Man 1 is the first cover of it, even though the armor wasn't introduced until 2 issues later in #3. So I own both these books. They're really, neither of them are worth much, but first full Riri Williams. This is the Iron Man volume prior to that one. $100. This one's just like the Young Avengers, so it's cooled off a ton too. This is like a $50 high book raw. You can probably get a 9.8 for $130. Invincible Iron Man 7, first cameo Riri, later becomes Ironheart. Oh, that's the cameo. 7 and 9. Okay. This one's weird. I have 2 copies of this book, and first appearance of Zelma Stanton, an ally of Doctor Strange. First appearance of the Imperator. Speculation Zelma will be introduced in Ironheart series portrayed by Regan Aaliyah. I just think it's too minor of a character to use in a movie, but who knows? Especially with the end of Multiverse of Madness, them having what's her name in there? I can't think of her name. Anyway. All right. DC Studio News. Let's take a look at that. First appearance of Rick Flag Sr., origin of Amanda Waller. Okay. I have the first Amanda Waller. That's in, I don't even remember what it was, Legion or whatever it is. But this is kind of cool. First appearance of Rick Flag. I mean, Rick Flag was an important part of the Suicide Squad. I know he died in the last one, but I don't see him staying dead. Batman 656, Damian Wayne. First appearance of Jezebel. Cool book. Heated up, cooled off. This was high, like $100 at one point. Now it's down to 50. This is probably one of the coolest DC books of the Bronze Age, in my opinion. First appearance of the Swamp Thing. It's just amazing how much more this is worth than the first appearance of Man Thing, and they came out like weeks apart. Authority, this cooled off a lot too. This was going for like $100 at one point. Now it's back down to 30. So if you have high hopes of the Authority, $30 is a good time to grab it. Creature Commandos. I don't know anything about this, but I can see this being James Gunn. Chavez? Who's Chavez? A funny, I don't even know what you would call it, Guardians type team. And Booster Gold 1. Cooled off a tiny bit. Green Arrow, Green Lantern. First appearance of Green Lantern, John Stewart. Second appearance, Green Lantern, Guy Gardner. Okay. Guy Gardner is probably going to be in the Green Lantern or the Lanterns show or movie they're coming out with. First appearance of Hal Jordan. Okay, obviously it's a banger. $35K. Wow, I didn't realize that was that high. This is the book I have. The first appearance of Amanda Waller, director of Suicide Squad, and the daughter was in the Peacemaker show. Like a monster version of the suit. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, if James Gunn's doing it, he could probably do something fun with it and make it kind of exciting. Weird War Tales number 93. What is this? Oh, first appearance of Creature Commandos. Huh. 1980. Did not know they appeared that early. And Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, number 1. Don't know why this book is important. Okay, because that's what it's titled. It's not like her first appearance, but okay. Superman Legacy, Creature Commandos, kind of covered that already. Let's look at Madam Web, just for the hell of it. Julia Carpenter, Spider-Woman, so we got to see her on screen. It's done nothing for the value of this book because from what I heard, the movie was not so great, even though I do still want to see it. This book is kind of cool. First appearance of Ezekiel Sims, which looks like that Black Suit Miles Morales that's in the movie. Still affordable book. Probably will never see this person again, but there it is. Amazing Fantasy number 1, first appearance of Arana, the Spanish word for spider and code name for Anya Corazon. First team appearance of Sisterhood of the Wasp. What is this? Spider-Man 637. First appearance of Kane as Tarantula. Death of Madam Web. Death of blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Amazing Spider-Man number 5. First appearance of Maddie Franklin as the third Spider-Woman. I guess that was the other Spider-Woman in the Madam Web movie. This book is dropping like a brick. If anybody wanted to buy it, I would wait another month because it's probably going to be like $50. This thing was so hot like 6 months ago. Then the movie came out and it's been pummeling since. You could probably get a high grade in like 3 months from now for like less than $100 in my opinion. Graded, that is. Went too far. Let's go back forward. All right. Groups. Mandalorian, Spider-Man, HBO Max. Where'd I go? All right. Let's, for all the DC lovers out there, Penguin, Gotham Knights, that would be cool. Court of Owls, it's a cool book. It's actually holding on to its price. 167% increase in copies. Interesting. There must be something in the rumor mill. Detective Comics 351, first appearance of Clue Master. Don't know anything about Clue Master. Batman 234, reintroduction of Two-Face. That would be cool. Return of the Dark Knight. Yeah, first cameo of the Mutants. First prestige format, higher count. Original cover art sold. Huh. Wow, 2.4 million for the original cover art. First appearance, Cohen Row. This is the Court of Owls tie-in, I believe. Detective Comics 647, Stephanie Brown, Batman 28, Harper Row again, Batman Gotham Knights. This is like a dollar bin book. I see this all the time. Rare issue series that focused on Batman's extended family: Alfred, Nightwing, Oracle, Robin, Catwoman. Okay. What else we got for DC? Green Lantern Corps, Sandman on Netflix, Black Adam, Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, Stargirl. Doom Patrol. I think they're done with that for now. Blade. I'm gonna skip Blade because I don't even know if that's ever gonna come out. Captain America #4, the New World Order or whatever they're calling it. This is the first appearance of Steve Rogers as Nomad, not as Captain America anymore, which is kind of a cool book. And then the 181 is the first appearance of the second Captain America, not Walker. It was I forgot his name. Cap 139, first appearance of Layla Taylor, girlfriend of Falcon. Interesting. Cap 310, first appearance of the Serpent Society. I'll see you, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Hulk #1. Should be more like Red Hulk #1. Tales to Astonish 63. First full appearance, Origin of the Leader. First full appearance of Humanoid. Tim Blake Nelson will reprise the role of the leader in Captain America 4. Okay. And I did hear that Isaiah Bradley is going to have a part in that movie, so that would be cool because I actually liked this story. I liked what they did in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So it'd be interesting if they tie Isaiah Bradley's character into a Captain America team type thing. Hulk 256. First full appearance of Sabra. Oh, you know what? I actually spec'd on Sabra being in Miss Marvel show, but it never happened. So it'd be interesting if they're going to use Sabra in the next Captain America movie. Incredible Hulk 250, first cameo, Sabra. Okay, that's the same. Sorry, I had to mute for a second. First, Sam Wilson as Cap. Captain America Sam Wilson #6. Okay, Joaquin Torres. Joaquin Torres, however you say it. He is the second Falcon, the one in the green suit. And in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, Falcon left his old set of wings with him. So you know that's coming. This is a really good book to spec on, in my opinion. $12. Okay, Cap 16. This is that Brubaker run too, man. That Cap run was awesome. The whole every issue was a good read. First appearance of the Red Skull's daughter, Cynthia Schmidt, as Sin. Sin previous appears as Mother Superior. Sin is the rumored villain. Okay. Cap Sam Wilson #3. Torres becomes the new Falcon. So, like I said, I would expect more on this than this, but they're both good pickups in my opinion. All right. let's see. Thunderbolts. What do we have with the Thunderbolts? Thunderbolts 47. First appearance of John Watkins III as Citizen V. I always remember Citizen V as Zemo, but I must have missed something. Maybe they'll do both. Cap 275, the second Baron Zemo, which is the one that we've seen so far. Red Guardian, awesome first appearance. Silver Age. This is a John Buscema. I thought this was a Kirby, to be honest with you. Just the way the heroes in the front. Cap number 6, first Bucky Barnes as the Winter Soldier. Whatever they do with this character going forward, I just think this is a key book to own, especially if it's $60. Winter Soldier has been such an important part of the MCU. And I know this is a newer book, 2005, but it's an awesome first appearance. This is my Captain America story, right? I started reading Cap at probably like 330-ish. So that's when this whole storyline took place. So this is the first appearance and cover of John Walker as the U.S. agent. So cool book to own regardless. It's probably not going to go up much, but Taskmaster, Avengers 196. Obviously, they did Taskmaster dirty and made him a her, but we'll see what they could do with that character. I liked Taskmaster in the comics, especially the newer one. He's kind of comical. So I don't know. That one's, I feel like they ruined it, but we'll see. Maybe they could fix it. 219, first Ghost. So this is Ghost was in the first Ant-Man and Wasp movie, and the movie really wasn't that good, and her character was kind of but this could heat up. $25 book. I actually have this slabbed at a 9.0. So I would spec on this. If you could grab this nice copy for $10 or so. I think this character can become a bit bigger. Tales 159, first appearance of Contessa Valentina. So we obviously seen her already. It's relatively affordable for a Silver Age first appearance. Inhumans number 5, which is the first cameo of Yelena, in my opinion, because the Black Widow number 1 is the first full. This doesn't show her face. It doesn't say her name. So I don't even know why this book gets as much hype as it does, but it does. Thunderbolts Prelude, reprint of Incredible Hulk 449, first this, reprint of this. I do not own this book, but it's not really a first appearance of anybody other than the team. But I do want to own it. I can't see spending big bucks for a book that's a first team appearance. Boom. Let's look at this one. Fantastic Four. First appearance of Herbie the Robot. Don't really know who Herbie is. Fantastic Four 19, Ramatut. So that's kind of cool. This was a Jack Kirby. So that's a cool book. A little pricey, but cool book. Fantastic Four number 2. They still did not have their costumes. First appearance of the Skrulls. So with all the hype around Doom, I'm going to guess that the Super Skrull has something to do with Fantastic Four. And that's why we got the Secret Invasion show. So I think there's going to be some relevance to the Super Skrull in this. And I think Doom is only going to have like a cameo in it or, show up at the end. So I wouldn't hype on the Doom train too much yet because he's been used 3 times in 3 Fantastic Four movies already. Here's the Blue Chipper. Fantastic Four 49, first full Galactus, first cover and second appearance of Silver Surfer. 48, first cameo Silver Surfer, first appearance Silver Surfer, first cameo of Galactus. Um, man, so if you had to rank all the Marvel runs, which are the most expensive to collect, by far, Fantastic Four would be the most expensive. Um, just because there's so many books that are key that are pricey. These two being two of them, on top of number one, number two, four. It goes on and on. Fantastic Four number one, you can get a coverless copy for about 10 grand. That's how expensive this book is. First team appearance, blah blah blah. 1961. So this is one of the Marvel grails, in my opinion, of all books. Fantastic Four 1, Hulk 1. Doesn't get much bigger than that. I know everyone wants to say Amazing Fantasy, but I don't know. I'd put those two books first, in my opinion. What else we got? Daredevil, Kang, Secret Wars, Armor Wars. This is supposed to be a show, Marvel Girl and Devil Dinosaur. But I'm curious what they have on here for Armor Wars. Iron Patriot, never heard of it. Oh, okay. Lila Rhodes, niece of James Rhodes. Okay. Rumored to appear in Armor Wars. Stiltman. That's kind of boring, but I can see them saying that Stiltman stole the armor from Stark and blah blah blah. So that's a possible tie-in. Tales 69, Titanium Man, low-level villain. Iron Man 120. I don't think we're going to see Justin Hammer again, but I just love this cover, so it's a cool book regardless. Order number 8. Never heard of this either. First appearance of Ezekiel Stane, the son of Obadiah. Huh. Punisher 218. Punisher as War Machine. That'd be cool, but we're not going to see that. Iron Man 225. To me, this is like the start of Armor Wars, but it doesn't really have super relevance, first appearances, anything like that. 26, Part 2. Stingray cover. 227, Part 3. Cameo appearance by multiple celebrities: Don Johnson, Hulk Hogan, Donald Trump, Lionel Richie, Michael J. Fox, Tina Turner, George Wendt. Interesting. Did not know that. 228, Part 4. 229. So these books are all just part of the Armor Wars. Nothing important in them. 118. So this is disrespectful. So this is the first appearance of Rhodey, right? James Rhodes. Godfather in the house. So 55 for a high grade copy of the first appearance of Rhodey, becomes War Machine. That should be way more than that, in my opinion. 170 is, it's funny. I started reading Iron Man probably at Iron Man 180-ish, and always knew Rhodey, Black Iron Man, to be Iron Man. But did not know until later on that Tony Stark was the original. So as a kid, I didn't know anybody better. I thought Rhodey was the Iron Man. So I have this book. I have it signed. I have it graded, and I think it's an important part of the story. Iron Man 281, War Machine armor. So this is kind of cool. First appearance of the War Machine armor. And then 282 is first cover appearance of the War Machine armor. What is this? First appearance of Rhodes in the War Machine armor, but he still refers to himself as Iron Man. Okay. I own this book too, but I didn't know it had any importance. And this is probably the biggest book of the West Coast Avengers. It's probably bigger than the first White Vision. Rhodey assumes the codename War Machine. So cool book. It's probably one of the few West Coast I am missing in my run, but we'll have at some point. So that is it for Armor Wars. Falcon, Loki, Black Widow. These are all old. Let's go back. They don't really have anything. Stargirl. That'd be interesting. I mean, we got a cameo of her in is it Doom Patrol? Yeah, Doom Patrol. No, Titans. But never saw her again. All Star Comics, Starman, 0 Hour Crisis. These are all, most of these are dollar bin books. And you got All Flash 32. I know if you're a DC fan, these are probably all like cool. I'm not a huge DC fan, so scrolling through them. First appearance of Solomon Grundy. Okay, that's kind of cool. 50K. JLA 26. Squire, Beryl Hutchinson. All right. There's way too many to list there. All right, so that is all I have. I just wanted to run through some of the stuff that's coming up, some of the books that are tied into shows from Key Collectors. So if let's see if I can figure out how to do this stop sharing the screen thing. If you're interested in any of these books, what's going to be hot, what's not, with the way the market is right now, there's very few that are going to pick up steam, opposed to some of them I feel are going to lose steam, like that Madam Web. That gets cheap enough, I'm probably going to snag that book because it's cool. It's first appearance. They made a movie about it. It should have some value, but it shouldn't be like $200-$300 for a high grade copy of it. It should probably be like a $50-$80 book. So hope you like that review. I plan on doing some more streams in the future. Just really don't know what and when I have free time. So trying to create a show where people could watch me weekly would be great. But unfortunately, my life doesn't let me. But Brian was on here. Don't forget to check out Breakfast with Brian. That's every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. I'm usually on there, even if it's from work. So check that out. And then Evil Mike has been doing Read with Mike. He's been doing some Stephen King stuff. So it's always cool to check that out and hear that, because it's not comic books. It's Stephen King, which is some of the best stories ever told. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.